Hi guys, it's Lisa Murphy, and today on the porch patio story time, I am going to read to you The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything by Linda Williams and illustrated by Megan Lloyd. This is one of my all-time favorite books. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. And one windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs and spices and some nuts and some seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were two big shoes, and the shoes said, "Clomp, clomp." "Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you." So she walked on down the path, but behind her she could hear two shoes going, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp." A little further on down the road, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of pants, and the pants said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you." And the little old lady kept on walking down the road, but behind her she could hear two shoes going, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp," a pair of pants that said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle." Further still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt, and the shirt said, "Shake, shake, shake, shake. Get out of my way, you silly old shirt. I'm not afraid of you." And the little old lady kept walking down the road, but behind her she could hear two shoes going, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp," a pair of pants that said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle," and a shirt that said, "Shake, shake, shake, shake." Little ways farther down the road, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves said, "Clap, clap," and the hat said, "Nod, nod. Get out of my way, you two white gloves and the tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you." And she kept on walking down the road, but behind her she could hear two shoes going, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp," a pair of pants that said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle," and a shirt that said, "Shake, shake, shake, shake." Two gloves that said, "Clap, clap, clap, clap," and a tall black hat that said, "Nod, nod." Now the little old lady started walking pretty fast. She was pretty near her cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head, and the head said, "Boo!" This time the little old lady did not stop to talk. She ran, but behind her she could hear two shoes saying, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp," a pair of pants that said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle," a shirt that said, "Shake, shake, shake, shake," gloves that said, "Clap, clap, clap, clap," a hat that said, "Nod, nod," and a scary, very pumpkin head saying, "Boo!" The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could into her cottage, and she did not stop to catch her breath until she locked the door. She sat in her chair by the fire, and she rocked, and she rocked. It was very quiet in her cottage when all of a sudden she heard a knock at her door. Should she answer it? Well, she wasn't afraid of anything. So she went to the door and she opened it. And what do you think she saw? Two shoes going, "Clomp, clomp, clomp, clomp," a pair of pants that said, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle," a shirt that said, "Shake, shake, shake, shake," gloves that said, "Clap, clap, clap, clap," a tall black hat said, "Nod, nod," and a scary pumpkin head that said, "Boo!" "I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady bravely. "What do you want anyway?" "We've come to scare you." "You can't scare me," said the little old lady. "Well, then what's to become of us?" said the pumpkin head. Suddenly he looked very unhappy. "I have an idea," said the little old lady, and she whispered, "Pss, pss, 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 pss." She whispered something into the pumpkin's ear, and the pumpkin nodded, and his face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said, "Good night," and she closed the door, and she whistled to bed. And the next morning she woke up early, and she went to her window and looked out in the garden. And what do you think she saw? Two shoes going clomp, 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 clomp. Pair of pants that said wiggle, 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 wiggle. A shirt that said shake, 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 shake. Some gloves that said clap, 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 clap. A hat that said nod, nod. And a scary pumpkin head that said boo, to chase all of the crows away, 'cause he turned into a scarecrow. The little old lady who was not afraid of anything. It's Lisa Murphy. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.